remembering Robert Burns at his statue in Dumfries, the Borders town where Scotland's national poet died over 200 years ago. The haggis is boiled and throughout Scotland is addressed in the time-honoured way.
And cut you up with ready slick. Oh, trenching your gushing entrails brick.
The immortal memory of Robert Burns.
Hailed as the ploughman poet, Robert Burns was born in 1759 in the village of Alloway. His parents were farmers, but he was given a good education.
He knew English literature from Shakespeare to his own time pretty well by heart. He knew the poems of Pope pretty much by heart. He quotes Pope in his poetry and in his letters more than any other poet. He knew Shakespeare, he knew Milton, and of course he knew the Bible, the authorized version of the Bible. He could read French. He couldn't pronounce it, but he could read it. He had a smattering of Latin. He was no heaven-taught ploughman as he was paraded as in Edinburgh.
Burns participated in this masquerade. He played the part of the heaven-taught ploughman, but the reality was anything but that. He was actually fairly well educated, but more importantly, he was very keen to learn. He was widely read and deeply read. In fact, in many ways, he was a child of the Scottish Enlightenment. He delighted in undermining formality and pretentiousness. And he does this so often by setting people up courtesy of formal English, and then he uses vernacular Scots to, as it were, pull the rug from under their feet. It's a wonderfully reductive technique. It deflates any kind of pomposity or artificiality.
Regarded as a pioneer of the Romantic literary movement after his death in 1796, aged 37, he became an inspiration to the founders of both liberalism and socialism. The poems of Scotland's favourite son, or simply the Bard as he's also known, have influenced Scottish writers ever since, and each year his death is commemorated by Burns Night, where his most famous works are often recited.
Tam had got planted on Curragh, fast by an ingo, breezing finely, with Raymond Swats that drank divinely, and at his elbow, Suitor Joni, his ancient trusty Druthy crony. Tam Ludum let a very brother, they'd been fou for weeks together. The next one with sangs and clatter, and aye the ale was getting better. The landlady and Tam grew gracious with secret favours, sweet and precious. The suitor told his queerest stories, the landlord's laugh was ready chorus. The storm with whoop might rear and rustle, Tam didn't mind the storm of whistle. Kings may be blessed, but Tam was glorious, or all the ills of life victorious.